What's up, everybody? It's me, Feather. Welcome to Feathered Libra Tarot, where it's Libra here all the time. It doesn't matter where it's at in your chart or if you're a cross watcher. Welcome. Welcome back. I love y'all. So for those that don't know me, I am Feather. I'm a success and wellness coach. I pull tarot cards. We talk about a situation, and today is whatever comes out. So we're at the mercy of the universe. So whatever the universe wants to share with my Libras, let's see what it might be. I hope you're all doing well. Let's get into this. If you're here during the live, thumbs up, click that live chat button down below and come say hello to me wherever chat pops up on your device. I am, okay. All right. There's, some good energy. Give me just a second. I'm making sure that everything is good on my end. Huh. Okay. No, that's... Yes, that's... Okay. All right, we're good to go. Mercury retrograde has had me sideways, y'all. I don't know about you, but I've been a little bit sideways. What's up, Nikki? Hey, AV. How are y'all doing today, babies? Sweet things. Okay. All right, we're good to go. Let's drop into the reading screen for those of you that are listening to the podcast out there. Hello, welcome. Thanks for listening. And I shall pull the microphone a little closer. Hear me, see me. What's up, Moonshine? So let's see what my Libras need to know. What's the story, Morning Glory? What's up? We good here. We good. It could be a little cooler, but I'm all right. We good. Let's see what my Libras need to know about what's going on. Oh. Okay, so you're what's that? I don't know what that song is. Fred, which is my connect. It's what we call universe, spirit. It's my connection to universe, source, spirit. Fred is giving me a song. What is that song? It's kind of like when you're changing the radio dial. Maybe some of you are changing stations. You're changing the radio dial. Your frequency is changing, actually. So you might be between partners or you're in the between two people, between ending one thing and opening up to another. This could be some of you. I just feel an in-between kind of energy. Let's get into this. Let's rock it out. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Let's just go ahead and stop guessing. Let's just do this already. Mustang Sally, that's the name of this deck. And this deck goes right to the source, right to the problem, right to the issue. And I want to say thank you so much for your tips and donations. They keep the electric going. They keep the internet flowing and keep me coming back to give y'all some more. And, oh, give me just a sec. I just realized something. I didn't. What a ding ding. I didn't set something proper. Select all, copy. Give me just one sec. There was something I forgot to do. Edit. Select all. Paste. Okay. All right. Now, for those of you that are wanting to know what I just did. What is going on? Get out of there. Okay. For those of you that are wanting to know what I just did, I got with my creative team over the weekend and we've been putting some things together, doing some things. So I have a lot of changes. I have a set schedule now for readings, and over the next week or two, I'll be getting that together. But check out my description box. We overhauled all of the pricing on my services and products. Complete overhaul. Added some things to the website, changed some things, and now I have subscription plans to my healing sessions, my Reiki sessions, and I have a Truth Seekers tier, which is everything. So I have an on-demand video library. Go check that out. Things are changing, and they're going to be changing they're changing now. We've already made the changes, but now it's time for Feather to start implementing the strategy and the I got to do the work. I actually have to do the work and stick to it. Okay. Everything else has been done. Anyway, go check out the description box. I got a lot of different things down there. Go check out my new offerings and check out my website. Everything has been overhauled as far as pricing goes. It has just been a thing. Okay. Oh my God. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay. So I do see that you're taking care of yourself. You're really taking care of yourself in this energy. It's just really nice. A lot of you are like, just get on with the show. Okay, we'll get on with the show. This is Feather, and this is what I do. You never know what to expect here. You really have been in kind of a, Avi said, holding pattern. Yeah, it's been a holding pattern, kind of like stalling out or going back to same behavior, same patterns, or same persons. So we're going to pull this out here because this is a whole story for us today. This is a whole story for my Libras today. And this is kind of like the in-between energy I'm feeling. Stress, anxiety, and continuing to go back and go through this. Well, your energy is actually shifting. And there's another in-between message here. I know you're like, I don't know what's going on. Me neither. Okay. Empress energy is great energy because that means you're taking care of self. You're taking care of your body, your mind, your spirit, your house, your finances. You're doing it all. Empress, you're nurturing self, taking care of self. And this might have been an issue. Some of you, it could have been I heard surgical procedures, big bills, massive payouts or payoffs. There's just a lot of larger expenses and larger things happening that are actually going to benefit you into the future. So these are like, paying off a house, buying a new house, going through a surgical procedure that improves your health for the long term, getting glasses or, LASIK, or just big deal stuff happening here. So it's really taking care of yourself. And if you haven't started doing that, start doing that shit. Take care of the things that need to be taken care of. Some of you, this right here is something that a lot of you don't understand or don't want to hear. Excuse me. What I'm about to say. Some of you, my throat chakra is acting all kind of up. Some of you don't want to hear this, or you're not going to like hearing it. But sometimes we have a tendency to overgive to others, and we fail to give to ourselves. So you may make more money than others, so you pay all their bills. You may be a nurturer or a giver by nature, so you take care. It's like you got to stop controlling the dynamic. You got to stop doing everything for everyone. It's a pattern. Like you do this in relationships. You may work overtime. You may work for yourself, and then you do everybody else's job, and then you go home, and then everybody's calling you, and you're doing all of this shit. And it's like, you need to stop doing that. You need to stop doing it. And you need to take care of yourself. Learn how to benefit yourself. Yeah, you're a boss. Yeah, you're somebody that knows how to take care of things, but but turn that energy towards yourself, and things will flow so much easier. Like, you're exhausted. Some of you could have just made like business expenses Like just things. Like I get college is just now starting. It's August. So books, tuition, all of that stuff, dorm fees. Yeah, I get those things. I get all sorts of stuff happening here. Just it's time to just really recover your assets, recover your energy, and really take care of yourself. I mean, if you got to sit down with a piece of paper and a pen and start listing out the shit that you have not done for yourself, but you're doing for everybody else, I guarantee you, if you sit down with a piece of paper and a pen, you put my column in their column, and you put all the shit that you do for everybody else in one, and the shit that you do for yourself in the other, you're going to fill up a couple pages with the shit you do for everybody else. You might have 4 things that you do for yourself. I have spoken. It's just the truth. Don't we do that? Yes, we do. We do that. And it's time to stop and get yourself, like, you need to snatch your own ass up. I like to say, pick up your balls or pick up your nuts and handle your business. I do apologize for being so blunt and rude, but I don't at the same time, because I grew up around mostly men. I mean, out of 26 grandkids, there was only 3 females. Out of my family, I had 4 brothers. Yeah. Well, 1 I didn't grow up with, but I did grow up with 3 older brothers. And then everybody else is all my cousins, all of them, boys. So that's kind of like the mentality I got here. Sometimes you really just need to snatch your own ass up and just really grab a hold of yourself and rein yourself in and realize what you're doing for everybody else. Avi says no apologies. None. I apologize because I may shock some people with what I say, but, well, I'm Feather. Hi. Like, share, subscribe, join the tribe, check out my description box. Really like it if you checked out my website. This is me. Sometimes we need a big brother or a big sister, and we need that person to tell us the truth. That's me. I'm Big Sister Feather. I'm like, I don't care if I'm big sister or little sister to you, as far as age goes, but I don't know it all, but I will tell you the truth. I'm not going to sugarcoat anything. I will try not to hurt your feelings as best I can, but sometimes we need those strong messages because some of us grow up without the guidance and without the help and without people. We're bosses, we're leaders. Most of all of my channels here on YouTube, almost everybody is 35 and up, and the majority is 40 and up, between 40 and 70. So we're bosses. We run shit. We run households. We raise kids. We do the things and we do the stuff. And it's like we're mostly Empress and Empress and Emperor energies here. But sometimes we forget. Sometimes we just forget, or something happens that takes us off of our path. It sets us back. And it's like, you know what? I'm going to need you to stop going after every damn body. Stop chasing everybody. Stop chasing things. Stop doing all of this stuff. Stop being so active or reactive or responding to everybody's needs, and really, really let go of the need to do that. Whether it's 1 person or 100, I don't care. And just really focus on yourself, bringing it back to balance in your home life, yourself, your single self source, your you-ness. I'm sorry, y'all. Oh, Fred's got me on a roll today. So this is about balancing your home life, your you, and you will find that when you start putting that energy that you've been giving to everybody else into yourself, you will feel so much more powerful and so less stressed. You will actually be able to help people more by sitting back. I had to learn this shit on my own. My kids are 10 years apart. I have one in one just started middle school, 6th grade, and one's 21, drinking age. It makes me nervous because I'm on two different sides of the scale, and it's just, I've had to learn how to do this. Like, okay, I had a baby and I had a grade schooler. And then now it's, there's been things and stuff, one's going into the teens and one's going into the toddlers. That was fucking hell. Dealing with that both at the same time. Now it's like, okay, life and adulting with one, and drinking and all of the stuff that goes along with that. And, I just gotta, universe, hook it up, take care of it. The other one going into middle school and then having the spinal fractures this summer. It's been an ordeal. But we have to learn these kinds of things. It's like you can't necessarily do everything for your adult child or for your teens or your children. You have to let them learn and grow and spread their wings and become who they are, and give them the freedom to fuck up or not. Because you got to trust that you've taught them right, or that you've taught them how to behave, and that you've shown them through being who you are how to behave. You know what I mean? What you are, how you are reflects, so they will either remember that shit, or they're going to be their own person anyway. But it's kind of like the same thing I'm seeing here. It's like, you just got to let people do their own things. If they need the guidance, they'll come to you. If they want your help, you'll be able to assist. But it's kind of like hands off. You let them do it now. You let them take care of themselves. And if they come towards you, or if they need you, they'll ask for help. They'll tell you if they need help. My son doesn't really talk to me very much. He's adulting and out on his own. But when he needs me, there's been moments where he's called me crying. Yeah. There's been moments when he's texted me when he's absolutely stressed out and overwhelmed. Just can't. I'm there. Talk him through it. This is kind of like I'm talking you through this. You can't help everybody with everything, and you have a tendency for whom I'm talking to really try to do everything for everybody. Like, if you're doing their dishes, let them start doing their own dishes if they can reach the sink. If you're making their beds and fucking cleaning their rooms and they are capable of doing that shit, kind of wean yourself off of that shit, because it's you time now. It's time for you to just take a step back and watch. And be there as a guide. And if they need a little assistance or they need some money, throw it their way. If they need some help, you're going to be okay. But it's like you have a tendency to stress out and overwhelm and help people. And there's nothing wrong with being a helper. There's nothing wrong with being a go-getter. There's nothing wrong with... But if you have a tendency to do this like you're paying other people's bills, you're helping people recover, you're always doing things for everybody else, it's time to turn this around, because the universe is asking for you to change directions now. You can love somebody and be a guide. You can love somebody and be their therapist. You can love somebody and be a shoulder for them to cry on. They can come to you when they need you. But right now, you need to see that you've built and created an amazing empire. What you've done and your goals and all of this stuff that you've done, kudos for you. Now sit back and actually relish in it. Stop doing everything for everybody. You know what I mean? Stop trying to take. Yeah, I know there's some of you that are like, that's not me. That's not me. Well, I'm not talking to you today. Congratulations. There's a lot of people that are out there that are still breastfeeding at age 5, age 8. There's nothing wrong with that. Hey, breast milk is the best milk. You know what I'm saying? But there's just to the degree of, your kids are able to reach the sink. They're able to wash their own dishes. They can make their own beds. Let them try. Stop trying to make it perfect. Stop trying to make it doesn't have to be perfect. You've got to let them do things. And that includes relationshiping too. If you're in a relationship with somebody and you're trying to do it all for them, or you're trying to hold the relationship up, stop that shit. If they're not holding up the other side of a relationship, Four of Wands, if they're not holding up the other side of a relationship, there will be somebody that will. You've got to stop investing in the wrong motherfucking people. Spirit is here saying, your higher self and spirit is here saying, preach. It's like, Feather, preach. Okay. You got to choose yourself and stop investing in the things that don't need to be invested in. And I believe you're wise enough. I believe you already know at your highest self, you know who and what should be given your energy. You're an empress here. Your king's and empress energy here. The Hierophant is out saying that this is stamped by the universe, that your highest self already knows that you know morally, and you know your values, you're a moral being, and you already know what needs to be let go of. Sometimes we just refuse. Sometimes we become the toddlers and we pitch and we scream and we don't let go of things, It's kind of like we overdo it to distract us from something. Maybe we've overdone things for people because we've done, maybe we're afraid of heartache, so we hold on to a relationship or a person, place, or a thing or behavior that we try to compensate for the pain that we've carried. Okay, we try to compensate for how other people treat us. We try and compensate because we don't want to deal with the heartache. If I let this go, it's gonna hurt. And then there are some of you that might just be absolute control freaks or OCD or something like that. Nothing wrong with it. I've got a touch of it myself, but having 2 children 10 years apart, fuck it. I've had to just say fuck it. I can't. It was a lot easier with one. I do still like everything has a place and it should be in it, but it isn't most of the time. So that drives me crazy, but for the most part, over the last 10 or 12 years, I've gotten a lot more used to, as long as most stuff is where it belongs and where it should go and it's organized, I'm cool. But there's going to be things that are not, and I have to be cool with that too. Does my grass get mowed every week? Nope. No. It rains too much. I got another hurricane coming in. This way. Is the grass going to be dry enough? Is my swamp going to be dry enough to... Nope. It's going to be a thing, y'all. If I've got to just mow a path to my vehicle, fine. I don't care. Sometimes you just got to let shit go. And that's this energy. It's like, peace out, yo. It's time to let some things go. You know what I mean? It's time to choose yourself, stop confusing yourself, stop overdoing it, stop overgiving, stop overcompensating, and really focus more on the heartbreak. I believe there's heartbreak underneath this. You could be married, or you could be dealing with somebody that's married, or maybe you're going through a divorce, or maybe you just went through a breakup and you're trying to hold on. Help me hold on to what we had. Y'all gonna make me sing a song and cry. I'm Feather. So, we got the Wheel of Fortune. It's time for things to change in your favor here. And you're fighting it. You're fighting a battle against yourself. It's kind of like you're fighting your own inner being here. The universe is trying so hard to get you to fucking figure out that it's you that you need to focus on, that it's you that you need to be concerned about, that it's you that you need to do stuff for. You're not investing in yourself. Some of you are not investing in your spirituality or your faith. Maybe you've dropped out of that. Maybe you stopped meditating, stopped going to church, stopped doing your whatever it is you do. And the universe is sitting here like, you're gonna, I don't want a tower to come in for you, is what I'm saying. I don't want a tower to come in for you. Yeah, this can be healed easily. It's something, so some of you, it is a breakup or divorce. I don't want a tower to come in for you. I really don't. Because the universe is on this, and it's like, it's time for things to change for the better for you. It's time for your blessings to come in, and you're not seeing it. Oh, shit. Okay. All right. There's the tower. And it will come in if you don't see this and you don't take action. So a tower, you don't see a tower coming, but it's coming. A tower moment is coming. How do I know this shit? Because I feel it. I trust my intuition. I trust the energy. I'm connected. I'm connected to your energy. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all being here and allowing me to read for you. It may or may not make sense for you. That's okay. If it's not your reading, cool. But it's kind of like you're fighting yourself here. You're fighting yourself. Stop fighting yourself. Stop hitting yourself. Stop hitting yourself. Like, stop hitting yourself. Oh my God. You're fighting yourself here. My daughter just walked in. She looked at me through the studio door. She's like, okay. You're fighting it. You know. It's like you're delaying your blessings. You're delaying the changes here because you don't either want to be hurt. You're afraid to be hurt. This could have been a third party situation. You could be going through a breakup or went through one. Maybe you're afraid to let go of a relationship, or maybe you're afraid to go into a new relationship. What's up? Something is here. And some of you may be overcompensating by trying to hold on to it or trying to do so much for everybody else. And maybe some of you are spending more money than you should, or you're helping other people out when it's like, I need you to fucking stop and focus on yourself. Stop trying to stop. Just stop and focus on you. Stop and look at what you're doing. Stop and look at yourself and take accountability for what you're doing, and look at you. Look at how amazing you are. Look at how good you look, or maybe take care of yourself better, whatever it is. But you're denying the fact that, it's like you're fighting it. Just there's tension. There's resistance to change here. You're fighting it. There is a tower coming if you don't address this. If you don't see this, there is a tower coming. I don't know what that tower will be. Tower could be an epiphany. It could be a wake-up call. It could be a tower moment. But there's an emotional overwhelmment here, and you need to take action on it. Again, I told you, I think some of you don't want to see this broken heart. That's what we need to go into real quick. I hope you all are having a good time over here in chat while I'm shuffling the deck and getting ready for a new one. Hey, Miss Donna. Jessica's here. Hey, James. Thanks for stopping in. Love and light back at you. Michelle's here. Hello, dear. Jessica says, going through breakup, 8 years and a kiddo. Still living together. Need to move. Oof. That one's rough. Jasmine says, you always speaking to my soul. Thanks, dear. I am, Nikki's here. Hey. Thanks, Nikki. There is, I don't want that deck. I don't want to pull that deck. All right. We're going to pull the deck. Here's light seers. I use light seers. Well, your higher self, your highest selves are out here. So your soul source, your highest self, soul source is here. Universe is on this. So there's a universe message here. There's a spiritual message here. Oh my God. Okay. This is in regards to, okay, so this is the truth. There's a spiritual lesson here, a spiritual message here. The Nine of Swords fell out where it lays. I play it most of the time. Nine of Swords is a lot of stress, overwhelm, anxiety. Again, this tension, this stress is needing to be let go of, because you have a tendency to panic, freak out, anxiety, stress. And a lot of times we go in that direction because we're afraid of being hurt. We're afraid of dealing with the pain in the heart space. So it's just like, okay, you just need to see the truth here. Let's look at this fear of heartache. Okay. This could be something that you've been doing since childhood. You could have history with this person. You may have children with this person. It could be a soul bond, which means normally there's a lesson. If it's a strong connection, there's typically a lesson attached to it. There's a lesson here. So here it is. The Empress needs to open up so you have two choices. Are you ready to open up your heart? Are you ready for love? You're in an in-between mode. So you may be releasing one thing and there's something else coming in here. But if you're wanting love and desiring someone to love you, successful spiritual love, you have to be willing to let go of the fear of being hurt again. Because if you're fearing being hurt and you're trying to compensate by keeping something together, by just anything and everything, I'm doing anything and everything for everybody else, but I'm not focusing on my pain. I'm not focusing on my shit. Well, Empress, this is your choice. Ace of Cups. Do you want to there's a lot of people that overcompensate because they don't want to feel the pain of a breakup or a divorce. They try and hold on. They try and do everything they can. And even if it's not somebody, they try and do everything it's like, can I go mow your grass? I'll go mow your grass. Anything than to not sit down and actually reflect on the pain and to release it. That's how you get through these things. Hermit mode, being alone, being quiet. You have to be okay there. You have to know that is a safe place to be. If you are not safe and feel safe and comfortable being alone with yourself, you're not ready for love. You have to be okay being alone. You have to feel safe and secure on your own and work through these things. Okay? It's your choice, Empress, male or female. You're a loving, divine creature. We all are. You are love at your core. You have a tendency to hold on to shit, go back to shit, or overcompensate because you don't want to deal with the pain. And it's your choice. That's the in-between. Your choice. Do you want to keep holding on to this fear of being hurt? Or do you want to open up your heart space? It's kind of like, oh, I've got a big, beautiful heart, but I'm not necessarily gonna show anybody. I'm not ready for that. And that's your choice. If you're not ready, you're not ready. You're ready. You're ready, but you're not ready. You're ready, but you're not. Okay. You're saying you're ready to move on, but you're not. Okay. Some of you may be still married or holding on to somebody. That Three of Swords just came back out here. So you're looking at this, and as you look at this, it's like you need to focus forward. Are you ready? Are you ready for love? You feel like you're ready. You want to be ready. You're ready to open up a new cycle, which means, are you ready to leave behind the shit that didn't work? Are you ready to leave the baggage behind? You are, but you're not. Because you're saying you're ready, but there's that Three of Swords again. And I am going a third level deep. Excuse me, hiccups. That's true. I'm going a third level deep on the Three of Swords. And the Three of Swords is still coming out. Blocked heart space. You'll only give so much. You're very giving and generous, but you're not receiving, or you're not allowing love in. You're just kind of like you're keeping yourself small. You're afraid to be hurt. Okay. You're saying again, I'm ready to move on. I feel like I'm ready. I'm ready for excitement. I'm ready for a new journey. I'm ready to fall in love. But again, not really. So it's okay. We get there. So from who I'm looking at today, you have a tendency to over give, be over generous, go back to, hang on to, return to things that don't deserve you. You could have been dealing with somebody that was married, somebody that didn't move forward with you in love. You could have been dealing with somebody who was very materialistic or extremely stubborn and materialistic. You could have been dealing with somebody that it's a total breakup. Nothing moved forward. Nothing went any further than it did. And then it's like, and then to not deal with the pain, you get busy. You get really busy. You get busy doing everything for everybody, and then you're just driving everybody insane, and the universe is like, stop. Just stop. I need you to take a deep breath. Or maybe 10 of them. Slow and steady. And I need you to really calm your energy and come to a peaceful place within yourself and look around at what you've built, what you've created, and who you are. Once you get to that point, are you really ready for love? And if you haven't started taking care of your finances, taking care of your home, taking care of your kids and your responsibilities, and taking care of the things that you need to take care of, then you need to get in touch with yourself and do that. You need to get in tune with and really take care of you for a while, a hot minute. And when you have that unconditional love and you're okay being alone and you're safe and secure within yourself and you're in touch with your inner being, your highest self, meditation is the best way to do that. You can do it very quickly. I've got a free 10-week online retreat. You do it on your time, at your own pace. It's absolutely free. Click the link in the description. Click the more button next to the title under the video, down towards the bottom of the description box. Or you can go to my website, and it's at the top of the website. Just click that link and then go enroll. Just put your email address in, and I send you two emails a week for 10 weeks. When you are ready to take control and be responsible for your health and your well-being on every level, and you're okay with being alone, being with yourself, and you are connected to your source again, then you will be ready to open up to a new cycle in love. There's a new cycle of love here, but it's like unconditional love for self first. Moonshine says, don't like being alone. No, thank you, Miss Donna. I appreciate you. What? I just caught that. Moonshine says, tried to break up, caught him cheating, then he proposed. Yeah, that's a next for me. How about y'all? What would y'all do with that? Oh, shit. Look at this. Look at this. When you finally let go of that fear, and I guarantee you this is fear that you let go of, or you let go of this tendency to just overwhelm yourself. You overwhelm yourself. You exhaust yourself just so that you don't have to focus on pain and heartache. Okay? Well, you need to focus on it for a hot minute. And you need to get real with it. Journal it out. Tap it out. EFT tapping is one of the best things I could have ever done for myself. Meditation as well. Meditation and EFT. Two of the things that I live by each and every day. Each and every day. And I learned how to deliberately manifest what I want. And I got most of what I want. The rest is coming. And you were a part of what I manifested. So thanks for being here. This is a true love pair. King and Queen of Cups. True love pair. And I'm not saying like soulmates, true love pair, but yes, it is a divine partner, but it is somebody that will look at you with the same amount of love that you look at them. Look at that. My, my, my. My, my, my. So busy focused on the pain and the heartache. And once you level this up, you'll actually learn self-love. You'll level yourself up. And you have a true love pair here with an actual, tangible, stable offer. It's the beginning of something new. Tell me about this Four of Pentacles reverse. By the beginning of next year, Three of Swords reverse, bitches. I told y'all. I love when I'm right. God, I love when I'm right. I love when I'm right, meaning I love when what I'm feeling in the energy and what I'm reading is validated. I love it. Love it. There's no better feeling for me when I am live, of course, because I don't look like a fool, but I'm okay if I do. But what I'm saying is this is necessary. And this is what the Four of Pentacles reversed is. Could be Four of Cups as well, which is letting go of something that doesn't please you, letting go of third-party energies, letting go of being rejected, okay? Because I keep wanting to say Four of Cups. So there's a possibility that you were rejected or you feel rejected by someone. And it's finally saying, you know what, I'm going to take the loss on that and I'm going to go in a different direction. That's part of choosing yourself, not being someone's option. When somebody chooses you, you'll know it. And a King and a Queen of Cups facing each other, you'll know it. You'll feel it. There will definitely be no feelings of rejection here, babies. None. Because a King and a Queen of Cups looking directly at one another in the upright, that's good business. That's good. That's great business for me. That's what brings in tips. That's what people want to see. And it's after you let go of the tension, the overwhelmment, the anxiety, the stress, the mental exhaustion, the doubts, the self-doubts, the worries, the fear of being hurt, and the confusion, because it's like, I'm just trying. Sometimes we just overwhelm ourselves. We try to overcompensate. We try to stay busy. It's finally like, you know what? I'm going to drop all this bullshit. I'm going to reflect on me, and I'm really going to pinpoint it because I'm ready to have a better life. I'm ready to feel better about myself. I'm ready to have a better relationship. That's what I do. I do this because I want you to live better lives and have healthy relationships. And it is choosing yourself, letting go of this stress and overwhelmment and all of this. I got to tidy everything. I've got to reorganize everything. I've got to do everything for everybody else. No. Sometimes the universe says, you know what? It's time to love. It's time. I'm bringing in someone to love you on your level. Maybe it's time to let go of the people that don't love you on your level and that you keep returning to. You keep returning to them because you think they're a soulmate or you have history with them, but it's basic balance. Do you want a basic balance? Just, yeah, we're friends, we get along, we have history, we have kids, we do this. Or do you want somebody to look at you with love each and every day? Somebody that you can fall in love with every morning, every afternoon, every evening. Someone calm and patient and kind. Somebody that's loving. Will there be good days? Yeah. Will there be bad days? Yeah. Will there be great days? More than there used to be. Because you'll have somebody that understands you on a fluid level. Somebody that you could talk to. Somebody that you can talk to about anything. A King of Cups, you can talk to them about damn near anything. And most importantly, Three of Swords is in reverse here. Congratulations. Letting go of third-party energies, letting go of that fear, letting go of that heartbreak, letting go of that pain, finally addressing it, finally looking directly at it and saying, I got you, bitch. I got you. I got you. And I say that with love. I got you. I got you. Meaning you got you. Meaning you are nurturing you. Caring for you. Stop giving to the bullshit and the bullshit people and overwhelming yourself and overcompensating yourself and staying busy and da-da-da-da-da, whatever it is, or whomever it may be, and get right with yourself. Get right with Source, because you got somebody on your emotional level here, a King and a Queen of Cups. Male or female, it doesn't matter. Finally, letting go of the fear of being hurt. Finally addressing it and healing it with the Virgo energy of the Hermit. Being okay being alone for a little while. Some of you by the first of the year. Any final messages from a Libras? I hope that you enjoyed the show today. Like, share, subscribe. Please remember that I have overhauled all of my prices with my creative team. We have done some things and some stuff to the website. We've overhauled all the prices. We've lowered almost all the prices. I've got courses. I've got an on-demand video library. I've got extended reading subscription. I've got a Truth Seekers tier, so you can get all of my stuff on all of my on-demand library. And I will be adding starting today to each of the libraries. The healing sessions, the EFT tapping sessions, and all of that stuff. What biggest thing here is some of you are codependent or have codependency issues, or you keep returning to things, or you keep yourself stuck in situations that you don't need to be stuck in. Love yourself first. Guess what? That's the biggest thing, and that's part of knowing who you are. Empress energy, male or female. That's what the universe wants you to do. Break free, break ties from this codependent energy. You are calling in a soulmate. I knew that already. You may be letting go of one, but that one taught you that you needed to love yourself most, more, and all. I guarantee it. And there's true love coming in, and honeymoon at the bottom. I tell you what. I love it when it all comes together. When we do these readings and I do these deep dives, I love it. I love being able to share my gifts and talents with you. I hope that you enjoy the show, because I love entertaining you at the same time. Some of these messages can be hard. They can be difficult to hear. Some of you don't want to have to break ties with someone that you've been holding on to, or some of you don't realize that you're overcompensating by staying busy and doing all this other bullshit instead of actually focusing on yourself for a while. Some of you don't want to be alone, okay? It's time to be alone and address that, especially if you want a real relationship, a loving relationship. It's here for you. It's coming in for you. Some of you, again, by the beginning of next year, honeymoon is basically bliss, romance, peace, and moving gently and serenely into the future, leaving the baggage of the past behind, which is what you're trying to do now, or what you need to do. And a lot of times when we're dealing with the heartbreak, or we fear being hurt, it's kind of like deer in headlights. I don't know what to do. Just take a deep breath. Maybe take some time out and do the online retreat that I made for you. Because myself, this is exactly the program that I've used and I continue to use to this day. I meditate at least 3 times a day, and I'm tapping all day long. At some point, I'm tapping. And it's, we don't realize it, but when we don't want to face the pain, or we don't want to face the fear, The more you fear the pain, or you fear the heartbreak, or you are afraid of being alone, or you're staying stuck in codependent relationships, or you're not codependent on any fucking body as an empress. The hell with that. What you're doing is you're staying stuck in the fear. You're afraid of being hurt. You don't want to move on. You don't want to move on. You're afraid of the unknown is what it is. Because you're moving into the unknown. It's unknown territory. You would rather go back to the shit that you do know rather than move towards the stuff that you don't know. It can be scary. But I don't want a tower moment to happen for you, unless it's one of those awesome internal, amazing epiphanies that you have. You have a wake up moment and you're like, oh, okay, I got this. So I hope you get this, and I hope you start taking time for yourself. Meditation, connecting to your inner being, connecting to your source and your intuition. Follow your intuition. You already know what you need to do. A lot of times we're afraid to do it. All right. Until next time, like, share, subscribe. Thank you so much for your tips and your donations, your reviews, and checking out my website, purchasing readings with me. And if you would like any healing sessions, I've got plenty. Cord cutting, they're already created. They're in the on-demand library. Check the links in the description or go to my website and you'll find them. Chakra balancing. Cord cutting's probably a good one here because it's not just the cords. It's all of the negativity that surrounds it, and that can include the heartbreak. I also have Reiki for heartbreak healing, and EFT as well for healing heartbreak. It's because most of what I do, that's typically what people deal with on a regular basis. True love and honeymoon coming in with a true love pair. Absolutely beautiful. I just got turtle doves. Something about turtle doves. That's sweet. You usually see turtle doves in pairs. Anyway. Till next time, I love you all. Namaste.